see people wanting the respect of other people and demanding that people give them and show them the respect that they think they deserve. But do we respect ourselves? How can we demand something from outward people that we don't give to ourselves? How can we want something from someone, but we might not even understand what it is? To respect ourselves. How many of us truly respect ourselves? What is self-respect? How many of us have it? How many of us hold on to it? How many of us maintain it and keep it and build up on it? But yet, we tell people, give me my respect. Respect me. You don't have to like me, but you're going to respect me. And then it leads me to this, where growing up, you're always told to respect this one, respect your elders, respect your teacher. Why don't parents really ingrain in us and verbalize, respect yourself, and give us a true understanding of what it is to respect ourselves, the value in respecting ourselves, the benefit in respecting ourselves? You know, when reading definitions about respect, self-respect, it's always saying to honor, live with some type of honor, love yourself, value yourself. And all of that is true. But it's got to be more than just a word. It's got to be an action, a consistent, non-compromising action to respect ourselves. So to love it, if it's to love yourself, is part of respecting yourself. Should we not love ourselves unconditionally? Not always looking to take the love that we should have for ourselves, to withhold it from ourselves because we don't feel as though we're worthy to love ourselves, or we're not the person that we want to be, so we don't think that we should be loving ourselves, or we can't even see ourselves through love to give ourselves love. So shouldn't we do that as part of self-respect? And then to value. How can we value ourselves if we keep selling ourselves short? How can we keep valuing ourselves if we're willing to accept less than what we know that we deserve? How can we value ourselves if we allow ourselves to stand in places that we know that we're too high of a value to be in, but yet we want to be there for whatever reason? Don't we need to learn how to do that if we're going to maintain, and build self-respect for ourselves? I'm talking about self-respect, because we have to get a true idea of what it is to obtain it. And then to obtain it, we must know the value of that self-respect to want to keep it. And then to know the benefit of that self-respect, to know that, hey, this is mine and I don't want to lose it, and I don't want to compromise my self-respect. So yeah, let's talk about self-respect. Have you thought about any time lately about, do you respect yourself? And do you honor yourself with self-respect? And do you keep that self-respect and don't compromise on it, whether friends may come or go, whether something may be withheld from you? If you don't compromise your self-respect, self-respect will keep you out of a lot of places that won't benefit you. Self-respect will keep certain type of people away from you that will serve you no good. Self-respect will have you be patient and wait for something better because you know what's being offered to you at the moment is not what is really going to benefit you. Self respect has so many benefits. And I think that's the thing that not only I had to learn, but a lot of people need to learn the benefits of having, keeping, maintaining, and building on your own self respect. And that makes me think about when let's just take a child for a moment, a kid who really respects their parents, and someone asks them to do something that they know their parents won't agree with, and they don't want to disappoint their parents. And then we can flip it with our own self respect. When people want us to do something that would go against our respect for ourselves, to turn around, to turn that inwardly and say, no, I respect myself too much to do that. And I don't want to disappoint myself by doing that or taking part in that or have said that or compromise, so it works that way too, where your self-respect will keep you like, no, I respect myself too much to do that. And it doesn't mean that you think that you're better than people, but yet I'm better than what you're asking me to do. And self-respect will do that. And that's the benefit. It will give you the benefit of, yeah, I'm better than that. I'm better than what you're offering me. I'm better than what you want me to do. I'm better than where you want me to go. Because my self-respect is telling me that. Because I walk and talk and I carry myself in a way. Because I value myself. Because I love myself. I want the best for myself. And I want to see myself in the best light and in the best places. And sometimes a sad but true fact is some of us lose self-respect for ourselves because, we may have made a few bad decisions. We may have made some mistakes and we lose self-respect for ourselves. And then we never really think that we can get it back, but you can get it back and you can build your self-respect back up. And how do you do that? One step at a time. One step at a time, you build it back up by making one good decision after another. And when you find yourself stumble and possibly make a bad decision or a decision that was not right for you, you don't stay there. You get back up and you say, you know what? I made a mistake, but I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to keep building up this self-respect. So you may have made some mistakes, but just know you don't have to be your last mistake. And then some of us don't maintain our self-respect. And how don't we maintain our self-respect? Because it's wishy-washy. You compromise here and there. So it's not as strong as it should be. But you can tighten that self-respect up by staying consistent and not compromising yourself just to obtain or gain, where some people say, oh, you can do a little bit, you can do that. But it wears your self-respect down. And your self-respect is something you want to keep.